Good afternoon to those in the East, and good morning to those in Denver, Colorado. Welcome to the 2020 Denver CIO Executive Leadership Summit. I'm Hunter Muller. Next up, we have Crisis in Career, Preparing for the Next Opportunity. Molly Rozzi, the CTO and Managing Director at Gagan and McDonald, will be leading us. Molly, take it away.
Thanks so much, Hunter. Yeah, we have an amazing panel. If you haven't had a chance to take a look at some of the bios of the panel members for this session, please do so and follow them. We've been talking so much about transformation and change and what people are going through. And sometimes when we're so focused on the business, we forget to focus on our careers. So founder for Game Plan Leaders. Mark, when you hear the market may be opening up here and our other Mark is bracing for the tsunami, what are some of the things that tech leaders should do to ensure they land the right job for them?
Yeah, I think right now, thanks so much, Molly. I'm excited to be here. I think right now, leaders need to be more intentional than ever about what they're looking for. Really spend some time thinking about what is the role and what specifically do they want to do in that role. Because I think, as Mark said, there's going to be opportunities out there. It's just figuring out which one's the right one for you. So are you that leader that wants to lead a large team and really be a influencer of change? Or are you going to be the leader who wants to get in and actually code and actually be the functional technical leader for the organization? Being intentional about what you're looking for and how you want to do the job is going to be really important to finding the right match when you find that next company.
I think that's true with most things in life. First thing is knowing what you want in order to get what you want.
For sure. I think right now, so many people, there's going to be so many opportunities and people are going to be looking for those opportunities. Being more intentional about what you're looking for is going to help a lot.
Heydt, when you're working with your clients and you're coaching people to be better leaders, what are some of the tech leaders struggling with right now that you think is really not going to change in the new normal?
Yeah, so as an executive coach here in Denver, coaching a lot of leaders across many industries and a lot of tech leaders, there's kind of three key things that I'm seeing. One, can they create a vision? Can that vision be something that their teams can follow? And that's becoming more and more clear of whether you can do that or not during the pandemic and when your team's at home. You can't drive by all the time and continue to give orders. Did you create a clear vision? The second thing is influencing change. Change is something that's always happened. It's just in hyperdrive right now. And from a change standpoint, can you influence change, get things out of the way of the change and make things happen? Like they were saying earlier, Mark was saying, during this time, are you driving your business forward or are you in protection mode? If you can influence change, that's going to be something that stands out. And then the last one is really coaching and delegating to your team. There are so many leaders that are trying to be the exhausted hero, the corporate hero who's trying to do it all themselves. And if they can't figure out how to get their team involved, they're not going to achieve it all. But if they can coach and delegate to their teams effectively, they can achieve it all without doing it all and not be the exhausted hero because we don't want to hire more exhausted heroes. We want to hire leaders.
That's really great advice. And we're seeing that so much with our clients as well. So thank you. Mark, do you want to take us from there?
Yeah, I think right now I just launched a book called Rescuing the Corporate Exhausted Hero, and it's all about we don't need corporate exhausted heroes in the marketplace. And so don't be one. And so it's really focusing about how do you get your team and get your team involved as a leader and driving change with your team as opposed to doing it yourself. We, as recruiters, are looking for the next CIO, the next leader of an organization, the next driver of change. They know that person can't do it themselves. So they're looking for great examples of somebody who is leading a project, not doing it all themselves, being the fire chief as opposed to being the firefighter. And so build more and more stories of that. If you feel like you're exhausted, you don't really want to go to the next place. You need to figure out how to manage your current place so you go to the next place fresh. So that's my advice.
Beautiful advice.